Have you ever heard of the saying that goes, what works for you might not work for me? Have you ever heard of it? And what's your take about it? What's your take? Do you think what works for you will actually work for me? I don't think so. We all have our persons. We have ourselves. We have our destinies. We have our behaviors, our training, our upbringing, and definitely the way you accept situations. I'm not going to accept them the same way. If you want to know what I'm talking about, please do want to follow me after the break. Hello beautiful people, thanks for coming again to Epicidian Tips channel. If it's your first time you're stopping by, please do not forget to subscribe and watch this video till the end. Leave your comment in the comment section and please don't forget to like the video. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for all your support, and we're going to dive into today's topic. And today's topic is about comparison between or amongst relationship. Do not compare your relationship or your union to that of another. You don't know what is going on there. There are a lot of features, or there are a lot of criteria, or there are a lot of characteristics that actually protrude someone's relationship outside. There are so many things people are facing inside and they won't tell you. So we're going to talk on some of the points or the reasons why you should not copy exactly what you see, be it on social media, through your neighbors, or just seeing a couple and you envy them, you want to be like them. Yes, you can learn from them, but do not copy everything they do to put or to actually place in your relationship, because you might not just have the effect you're expecting. This is because I have a way I do my things, you have a way you do your things. I have a way I tolerate circumstances, I have a way I absorb shock, I have a way I react to certain situations, and you have a way you react to certain situations. I am a unique being, you are a unique being. So every relationship is unique, every marriage is unique. That uniqueness in me makes me, if I unite with another person, it's my relationship or my union with that person is going to be unique. And the uniqueness in you as well, even if you unite with the same person or you unite with another person, your union with that person or your relationship with that person is still gonna be unique. So when we see things on social media, or we see things in people's life, or we see a couple and we want to copy or want to be like them, we do not copy exactly word for word what they do in your union. We actually learn from them. We take the vital points we know will have a positive impact in our relationship. We do not copy everything. I know there's a season now that was out and it was all about pranks this, pranks that, and we know there are so many people. We actually saw pranks from others and they did it in their relationship or they did it to their partner and the result went wrong. Some couples are separated today because another saw a prank and actually pranked the partner. Some people are dead today because of pranks. Some people are in the hospital or are having some disabilities today because of pranks. Yes, that's just one of the examples that you shouldn't copy everything you see. You should know your relationship. That's one important point you need to know. Everything you see on social media or you see in another couple and you want to copy and place in yours, you should know your relationship. You should sit down and say, okay, I saw these people and they were doing this and it's actually amazing to me and I would love to have it in my relationship, or I would love to do the same. But can I actually implement this in my relationship or in my union? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. Can you? And if you don't sit down to think about your relationship, you don't sit down and say, no, my partner doesn't actually love such. So if actually I should do it, I'm not going to get the result I want. Or if you don't actually know your relationship or you don't know your partner well, the result is going to be devastating and you will cry, or maybe you regret doing what you did. So before copying anything from any relationship or from any social media or even from motivational speakers, before carrying out what they are saying in your relationship, do well to know your relationship. Yes, because some motivational speakers will say things, and let me tell you, when a motivational speaker is talking, he's not talking only to you. So the examples or the points the motivational speaker is bringing out is to struggle to touch more than one person. That is, maybe the motivational speaker will touch your point and touch another's point. It's not just about you. So when you listen to any motivational speech or a show, do well to pick just that which concerns you. Do not pick another, because the result is going to be devastating, and you're going to start looking down on that person, on that motivational speaker, whereas the person spoke what he had to say to different individuals. You had just to pick what concerns you. Another point I want to tell you is, because I react in different ways and because you react in different ways, you should not take my reactions to be like that of your wife, or you should not take the way my husband might react to a situation to be the same way your husband will react to that situation. So you need to know the temperament of your partner before doing anything. Do not compare relationships. We have ladies who have told others, look at my husband, don't talk to me this way home. He can't try it. I am in command. I am the one actually saying what should happen in my relationship. And you carry yourself, go to your home, and you want to implement what your friend told you, or you want to implement what this person told you. Whereas truly in the person's house, it is the opposite. That person is being beaten. That person is being molested. That person is being talked to in the lowest of all terms. But you won't know, because that is not what the person is telling you. That's to tell you that people will not always portray the truth outside. They will hide those hidden parts they don't want the world to know. And they'll give you what they want you to know. I know there are a lot of things going on, and we all know that some people are dying in their marital homes. Some people are suffering in relationships. But yet when they come before you, they will not tell you that, see, my husband beats me. See, my husband molests me. See, I can't eat well. I don't eat well. I'm insulted. I'm maltreated. They don't tell you that. They tell you the part they want you to actually know. They tell you their dream relationship, whereas that is not actually what is happening. So do not always copy, or do not always take what people tell you and implement in your relationship, because they will not always tell you the truth. Another important point I want us to know is, if you know your partner, or you know your union, and you know where you people are coming from and where you people are going to, is very important. Some ladies have turned to want to copy everything others do. When they buy designer bags, they buy designer shoes, designer dresses, they want to put on the same thing like the others, forgetting that the fingers you have in your hand are not the same. That's to say, nobody is the same out there. Your finances might not be the same as that of the person you want to copy. Don't push your husband to steal. Don't push your husband to be wretched because you want to put on designer clothes, designer shoes, or you want to be like your mates out there. There is time for everything. Time for everything. Don't force yourself. Do not run more than your shadow. I know we are familiar with this saying that hang your coat where you can actually grab it in terms of war. That is, if you are actually low, or you're not rich, or you are not financially stable, do not envy those who are stable. Do not envy those who are stable. They came from somewhere before getting there. They didn't just wake up one morning and they were all rich and all full. So you should wait for your own time. Do not force yourself to want to be like another. I'm saying this now because I know we go through a lot, yet we don't talk. We want to be like A, we want to be like B, we want to be like C, but we don't know what C has done to be that way. I know of situations where single ladies have actually spoken ill of married people up to an extent they are now separated. Why? Out of envy. There are some people that will advise you wrongly because they envy you. So any advice you pick from outside, be it from friends, single ladies, motivational speaker, social media, people just talking, neighbors, before implementing it in your relationship or before implementing it in your marriage, do well to know your partner and know your situation in your home. It's very important. I'm laying a lot of emphasis on this because if you don't know your union, if you don't know where you're coming from and where you're going to, if you don't know your partner, you will copy something that will actually cost your life, or you will have a lifetime full of regrets because you copied something you believed you were supposed to receive a positive outcome, and eventually you received a negative outcome. So like I say, do not copy and paste. Learn and implement. Learn and implement. See what this person is doing. If you see a lady that respects her husband, takes good care of her children, and you see that her husband loves her for that, her husband protects her, her husband fights for her, provides for her, instead of you asking your husband, see, you can protect me, you can provide for me, struggle to see what that lady is doing that is making her man to take this much care of her, and struggle to do what she's doing, or pick the important points or the good side of it and implement in your relationship. There is always a reason for an action. Do not always depend on the action. Search for the reason. So guys, this is going to wrap up my video. If you've watched this video till this part or till this time and you've not yet subscribed, please do well to subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section, and please do not forget to like the video, click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell, share the video for others to learn, and I'll see you in my next video. As of now, I'm out. Ciao.